How are you? Okay.
I don't know. Channel 1, they have 30 followers. It's out.
That's
I will call the service committee meeting to order. Those present are myself, Brad, Neely, Fox, Blind, and Chu. Up first, we'll consider resolution number 25-02. Cooperating with the Ohio Department of Transportation, ODOT, for roadway improvements to West Church Street from North 29th Street to Greenway Drive and declaring an emergency. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Good
Good evening. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is final legislation that comes from ODOT. You've seen this similar documents before. As usual, they don't really give us enough time to get it through our process, so that's why there's an emergency clause on it. And their plan is to have the project out to bid here early this spring so that we can be under construction later this summer.
And anticipated completion.
Probably spring of 26.
It's a year-long project.
Probably, yeah. A little bit less than a year.
Any questions from the committee? Any questions from the audience?
I have, other than paving, what all was that, what all was involved?
There will be new storm sewer installed in that segment, new curb and gutter that's not there at this point, and sidewalk as well. And, the whole roadway will be basically be reconstructed.
I'm sure you've got a lot of folks in the neighborhood who are gonna be happy about the paving.
Oh,
I'm sure of that. I've heard
yes.
enough of that.
That's why.
I bet.
Absolutely.
Consistent. Will this affect the bridge?
No, this is, no, this is, from 29th Street back to Greenway Drive.
Okay, so they'll come down 30 left.
Yes,
Church.
yes.
Other questions? There a motion?
Second.
Motion by Neely. Seconded by Blind. Seeing no other questions or comments, all those in favor of casting this on the council, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. So pass with a vote of 5-0.
Thank you.
Up next to be resolution 25-03, a resolution authorizing directing the Director of Public Service for the city of Newark, Ohio, to release the lien previously placed against the property located at and known as 125 West Canal Street, Newark, Ohio, parcel number 054-211-464-00.000 and declare an emergency.
Good evening. So this is, I think, a first for us that we're aware of. So as you're aware, when water and sewer fees do not get paid, we end up essentially leaning those properties on the parcel owner. And so this resolution and the next one, 2504, are both the same. They were basically properties that we liened, and the properties had gone to foreclosure in the time that we liened them to when they were actually foreclosed and sold. There was an area where the auditor we didn't know that the property had been sold, and so we liened it. And the new owner, we couldn't lien it on the new owner, basically. And so because of the little bit delay in information, we had liened the property we had liened the water payment on the new owner, which we can't legally do. So both of these we're requesting to just release that lien back to the county auditor so that we can go ahead and keep both of these water payments. So,
You know how much they were?
pardon me?
You know how much they were?
This one was $550.31, and resolution 2504 is $612.74. So we, just a little information, we do have a meeting set up with the auditors, with Lincoln County auditors. We want to talk through the process, their processes a little bit and try to understand exactly how we can tighten that window a little bit from the time that we have past due accounts until we actually lean it. Some of the treasurer's office and how we do that process. So this is the first time that I think we've ever had this, that our staff is aware of that. So it doesn't happen a lot, but it's just one of those timing issues.
So I understand placing emergency clause on a lien. So that it's in place and in process before the property gets sold. But why the emergency to release the lien? Since the property is sold?
I can tell you. If you don't do it immediately, then you actually owe interest on that if there's any charges or anything. So you don't wanna,
Oh,
you
we
don't
took
wanna,
to ourselves?
well, no, but anytime you put anything that's illegal, if you don't do it immediately, you're in jeopardy of a counter suit.
I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Please, come on, yeah. Follow up question.
Yes, so, on top of what Mr. Marmy is saying, also they are in the middle of trying to get a title to the property and everything, and that lien's gotta be taken off for the property. So they're in the midst of the sale right now, and we're trying to get that off so they can finish the sale and get all the documents.
That's actually how we found out about it, because
The title
the title company contacted us.
Yes,
Okay. I understand that. But if they're in the midst of a sale, the property's not sold
no,
yet.
it is sold, but they're in the middle of the title search and all closing and all of that. So they haven't, because of this lien, that's holding all of that up. I think it was an auction, was that correct? It was a sheriff's sale, so they sell it right there at the sheriff's sale, now they're working on all the paperwork. So we're just trying to clean our lien off, so that the paperwork can go through and come out clean for the new owners.
At least commercial or residential.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
so there's no way to assess that against the former owner?
No, because the property had already sold from the time that it was in the foreclosure process when the time that we liened it, and so the lien from us filing lien occurred after the property had already transferred or gone to sheriff's sale. It was,
Yeah, the person who racked it.
to our understanding, no, because we didn't file the lien when the previous owner owned the property.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That part makes sense.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
So the lien in essence is collateralizing the debt. But so they're still indebted to the city. So are they gonna be able to get water service to their next residents if they?
That is the one thing we can hold is sometimes they will come back in and if they try to get service, we won't provide them service for this. We've had conversations. After this happened, we've had conversations about how our internal processes in the water office could help with some of these past due accounts like this. So that's why we're going to meet with the auditor's office, to try to figure out, because it's a timing issue, these were from July, August, September bills. We just now lean in December, so there's a process we have to follow, and so it can take 90 days before we actually lean that property. Again, this is the first time we've been made aware of this issue, so I don't think it's going to be common.
it's not habitual.
If we can not have this in the future, we want to do that, so.
Sure. Motion.
Second.
Motion by Neely. Second by Blind. Any additional comments or questions?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good thing to really illuminate, because as rental properties have increased, things like situations like this may well increase, so to adopt a process to back up and hold those persons accountable, it's important. So it's something we're going to do.
I appreciate the information, supportive questions. Director Moorhead,
Yes,
stay there. I just want to say thank you.
oh, yeah,
Put you on the spot.
that's okay, that's all
I
right.
say thanks. All right, see, no other questions, comments, all those in favor of passage on the council, so you probably say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. That'll pass with a vote of 5-0. I don't anticipate comments on this one. But up next will be resolution 25-04, a resolution authorizing and directing the Director of Public Service for the city of Newark, Ohio, to release the lien previously placed against the property located at and known as 553 and 555 West Main Street, Newark, Ohio, parcel number 054-227640-00.000 and declaring an emergency.
Ditto from what we basically said earlier for 2503.
Okay.
The only thing I will say is, we did, when we found out about this, thanks to Patricia, we did coordinate with the law director's office and trying to figure this all out before we just went forward with it. So they were very helpful in trying to work through the details of this.
Appreciate that. Motion.
Second.
Motion by Neely. Seconded by Blind. Any other comments or questions? All right, all those in favor of passing this out of council, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That will pass with a vote of 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes the service committee meeting for the evening, as well as all other committee meetings. We will reconvene at 7 o'clock for the city council.
Where is I was.
That'd be an easy.
Right.
Mine. You should have.